Welcome back, YouTube. My name is Jamin, and this is Not Too Casual. Now, if you're coming back, welcome. If it's your first time, go ahead and give me a like because you're here for a reason. Now, before we get into it today, I got a couple announcements. Let me go ahead and get these off my chest, okay? First of all, me and my wife, we just moved into a brand new home. We are blessed to be able to get way more much needed space. She has her own little space upstairs. She's gonna have her YouTube channel. She plays an instrument, she paints, she does her own little thing. She has a life, outside of loving me. And of course, I have my own studio space right here. We are shooting right now my YouTube channel. Gonna be pumping out these videos on the daily and staying way more consistent because consistency is key. I'm trying to make a little YouTube change, And also it's gonna double as my fashion studio because you may know that I'm also a fashion designer. So I'm gonna be doing my cutting and sewing and pumping out a lot more garments. And also I have a new fashion show that I'm gonna be producing coming up next fall, 2026. So you're definitely invited to come. You're also invited to be a part of the show, whether or not you model, photography, videography, dance, play an instrument, art, whatever the case may be, we can talk about it. All opportunities are open. Let's discuss and see how you can be a part of it. I do live in the Seattle area, so keep that in mind. But if it works, it works. You got to travel to make it happen. And finally, guys, we are now new parents. That's right. I am a father now. I can't believe it, but I love it. A little late in life for me. I'm 42 years old, but hey, better late than never, and I found my person late, so it's all good. His name is Julius, baby boy. He's so precious, so lovely, and the love of our lives. Definitely recommend being a parent, 10 out of 10, all right? Those are the announcements for today, so let's get right into it. We are going to cancel Christmas. I know you saw that thumbnail. You're like, what's going on? No more baby Jesus for Christmas? That's right. I found this video. I thought it was kind of crazy, the ideas behind it, but let's see what you think about it. Make sure you leave the comments down in the comment section. Let me pull her up real quick. Let's have a discussion. Here we go. See what she has to say.
What if this Christmas, the most powerful protest in America, didn't involve a single sign or a single march? And what if it was completely silent? This is an idea to withhold our money from the economy this holiday season. The goal? To send a crippling message to the elite that the working class will no longer pay for our own oppression. You got that? This is how a Christmas shopping boycott could be the last and best hope to save democracy. Follow me on this. You're gonna like where this is going. We're talking about a coordinated, nationwide consumer boycott during the most profitable time of year. The idea is really simple. For the entire 2025 holiday season, millions of Americans could agree to withhold their collective spending from the holiday shopping season. Just think, no.
Let me pause it right there. How coordinated is this? Because that's going to take a huge effort on millions of people to make any type of change. Because I'm surely she's trying to stick it to the man and stick it to these billionaires of these huge companies, clearly, and make some type of statement that, hey, we do have the power, we the people, type of sentiment going on here. I kind of like where her heart is, but as far as canceling Christmas in a way to where people are not going to buy gifts, I don't know about that one. I'm already knee deep in Christmas shopping, so. And I just don't see it where I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm just not gonna buy my wife something for Christmas this year. I'm not gonna buy my son, my mom, like something for Christmas. How much of a statement and what kind of statement are we trying to make here? Like, what can we do? What is that going to do for us not to go Christmas shopping? And with that being said, it may be easier for the people who may be, not making as much money. The brokies out there don't have the change to go and say, hey, I'm a part of this boycott to not buy Christmas gifts when you weren't buying none anyway. Get your money up. Maybe those are the type of people she's trying to talk to. But then again, there's a lot of those people out here because the economy is in the gutter, excuse me. But let's continue, see what she has to say.
chaotic Black Friday shopping, no last minute Amazon deliveries. Instead, that economic power, which is projected to be well over $1 trillion, is held back. It's not about canceling Christmas. I love Christmas. I don't want to see it go away. This is about reclaiming the Christmas spirit from hyper-consumerism, and more importantly, using our collective economic power as a tool for real political change.
Okay, so she says she's not actually trying to cancel Christmas. So it sounds like let's have Christmas, but we're not buying gifts. Not that tradition, which honestly is not that terrible because Christmas has become this extremely huge consumer holiday. And I feel like a lot of the times the actual message is lost in the tradition of purchasing gifts for loved ones, individuals, coworkers, friends, things of that nature. Do you guys know what the actual meaning of Christmas giving? The actual meaning of giving gifts on Christmas is? I'll tell you. So when young baby Jesus in the manger of Bethlehem was born, was it what the three wise men? They came and they brought gifts to Christ, our Savior, right? And that's how the tradition of giving gifts became a thing. Now it's this huge conglomerate of consumer gluttony, let's put it that way, where, like she said, it's over $1 trillion spent in the last quarter of the year. So of course these billionaires, these big companies, they're cashing out. Are we going broke? How many people are already in credit card debt right now? You? Well, I'm doing pretty good. Like I'm cool. I'm actually doing really well actually with credit card debt. 800 credit score, but no big deal. Everyone's putting things on credit right now. We can't afford to live life. The cost of everything is going up, but guess what's not going up? The value of our dollar going down precipitously, going down drastically. But let's keep going. She may be on to something. I just don't know how many people are going to actually participate and how we're going to galvanize. It's going to take a lot of planning and a lot of coordination here. Let's keep rolling.
This isn't just a fantasy. It's not a fantasy. We've already seen calls online for economic blackouts, where people organize to pause all spending for 24 hours. Think of those as a dress rehearsal. A great Christmas shopping boycott of 2025 could be the main event. It would be a declaration that if the political system won't listen to our votes, maybe it'll listen to our wallets. The why, establishing the stakes. So why would it come to this? For decades, there's been a growing feeling that the system is rigged. The American working and middle class feel squeezed from all sides. You know, we hear headlines about a strong economy, but that doesn't match our daily lives. Wages have barely moved in years, while the cost of everything, housing, healthcare, education, has exploded. We're told that the system is fair. Bullshit. But many of us are working multiple jobs and still can't get ahead. And at the same time, corporate profits are soaring. What the hell? And where do all those profits go, you ask? A huge chunk is funneled directly into our political system. In 2023 alone, corporations spent a record $4.3 billion on lobbying to influence lawmakers. What the hell, man?
Exactly. What the hell, man? So it is crazy that these huge companies actually can pay people to lobby to pass laws or not pass laws that will actually hurt their bottom line, or I should say their profits, as far as the C-suite guys, the CEO, the CFOs, things of that nature. And it's absolutely insane. I don't know the exact numbers, but corporate profits are exponentially growing when you compare it to worker wages. And that's not how things should be going. Now, we do live in a capitalistic society, so everyone has the right to go out and do what they need to do and how they want to do it to make how much money that they possibly can make, as much money as they possibly can make. But for the vast majority of people, we're not going to become millionaires. We're not going to get into the top 1% of people. So what they're doing is squeezing us so tight and just giving us just the right amount of crumbs to where we're not going crazy in the streets. We're not revolting. We're not trying to start a revolution. But I think we're getting close. We're getting really close, and some things are going to have to change coming up soon. Now, with her whole boycott here, I still am not connecting the dots to how this is going to make a huge change. Okay, say they don't make $1 trillion, they make $500 billion this year because of a huge boycott. What's that going to do? Are they going to bring down prices of products? A lot of the things that they're trying to sell, electronics. Hopefully we can get the price of groceries down, or I don't know, because once prices go up, they don't come down. The only possibility I can possibly see is maybe wages going up. But if wages go up, there's going to be a lot of jobs that need to be cut, because once you try to balance things out, companies, especially smaller companies, middle range companies, they are in a bind. They're scraping by. Their overhead is probably like 90%. You have to pay your employees. That's number one off rip. You got insurance, you have whatever cost to operate. And if you have to pay your employees more, that's going to be less jobs for people, and then more stress on the actual business owners, because they're going to have to do more with less. So we are in a bind right now. The economy definitely needs to be fixed. I'm still trying to figure out how the boycott will actually change things. But if these companies start stressing, start panicking, either they're going to break up and break down, and that's going to leave a lot of opportunity in the market for other people like you and me to create businesses, or they're gonna have to just make a huge change and pay more. I don't know. Let's get back into it and see what more she has to say.
They lobby for deregulation that makes them richer, but our environment, no bueno, no. They lobby for tax laws that benefit the shareholders, not the workers. They lobby to keep labor laws weak, making it harder for people to organize for better pay. It's a vicious cycle. We spend our money at these corporations. Then they use our money to lobby the government for policies that keep our wages low and our costs high. Bastards. We are literally funding a system that is actively working against our own interests. Our democracy was supposed to be for the people, but it feels like now it's for the highest bidder. A Christmas shopping boycott is born from one powerful realization. We can choose to stop funding that machine. Yes, we can. You're damn right we can. Plan the Christmas shopping boycott. This is where the idea for a great Christmas shopping boycott of 2025 comes in. It would be an act of mass economic disobedience with a clear set of demands that reflect widespread frustration. The goals aren't radical. They're the foundation of a healthy society, affordable healthcare and education, a living wage, and clean air and water. It's a demand for corporate accountability and a call to get big money out of politics. The mechanics would be simple. Participants would stop all non-essential spending at major corporate retailers for the entire holiday season. Instead of feeding giants like Amazon, Walmart, and Target, the idea encourages people to support small local businesses if they have to spend at all. But the most powerful act is just not to spend. Give the gift of time, of community, of presence. Presence, not presents. Instead of some cheap-ass mass-produced product from China.
All right, class. So I see what she's trying to do here. She just doesn't want any large corporations to make money. Small businesses, cool. And she wants to focus on your presence, not your presence. I see what she did there, which isn't a bad idea. But like I said, I don't know how many people are actually going to be participating. With that being said, I did find another video that she posted. So there's more to this particular video. So go to her page if you want to check it out. Again, her page is called Working Class Poor. And I'm going to bring up another video. I believe it's a short that she had where she's talking about where this actual boycott is gaining traction. Let's go ahead and check that out real quick before I go ahead and make a conclusion here. Let's go.
Everything is happening. I'm so excited. The Christmas shopping boycott of 2025 is growing. It's catching fire. And it's all because of you. Your positivity, your courage, your solidarity are turning this movement into something historic. For anybody new here, this protest is not anti-Christmas. It's anti-control. Every December, corporations rake in nearly half.
All right, real quick, before I go ahead and let her ramble off, where have I been? Have y'all heard about this? She said it's picking up steam. She's super excited about it. I didn't get the email. I didn't get the memorandum. Nobody told me. Who's playing telephone and didn't call me? I don't know anything about this. Are we not buying gifts? What's going on? Did you buy gifts? Who ain't buying gifts? You bought gifts from a small business? Because shoot, I got some stuff from Nike. I got some jewelry for the wifey, man. I didn't already spend my money. Like, where y'all be? Where the message at? Why y'all didn't tell me? I ain't know nothing about it. What type of Illuminati organization is she in where she's not sending me the email? Do y'all know about it? Let me know in the comments. Do y'all know about it? Let her go for a little bit more.
Of their annual profits from our holiday spirit. And then they use that money to buy influence, fund lobbyists, and quietly rewrite the rules of our democracy. So this year, we're changing tactics. Instead of fighting them in a political arena, where corporate money always wins, we're taking the fight to the economic arena, where our collective buying power has real teeth. Every dollar that we withhold from these corporations is a vote for freedom, a protest for democracy, and a reminder that we, the people, own the market, not them. And the best part, this protest is safe. They can't track a purchase you never made. They can't surveil a protest that happens in your heart and in your home. And they can't bully or arrest somebody for simply saying no. Instead of feeding a system that feeds on us, we're giving gifts that grow meaning to our neighbors, to our communities, and to our beautiful big planet. Personally, I love giving and receiving plants for gifts. This plant right here was given to me,
All right, she's about to start talking about plants, getting off topic of where I want to be and how I want to conclude this video. But she did say this is a silent protest, really safe, because you can't track a purchase that you never made. But like I said, are we really doing this? Leave your comments down below. Let's have a conversation. I know I'm not doing it. I'm just not that interested in boycotting Christmas. I like receiving gifts. I like getting gifts. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to get a lot of the things that I want to get from small businesses, where we're going to be hopping all over Etsy or something, offer up. I don't know what the case may be, but there's some big businesses that I'm going to have to go ahead and give my coins to. So maybe she will not like me reacting to this video because I am not a big fan of this. I do like her heart, where she's coming from, but changing tradition, that's going to take a huge movement. That's a huge push and pull situation going on right there. And it's going to take a lot going on. It's going to take a lot of organizing and planning and coordination. And maybe it will take some years, because if it happens this year, it's not going to be a big deal if it doesn't happen again next year, And then again, it's your money. You spend it however you want to spend it. We live in a capitalistic society. So people make products and services for people to actually purchase. So if you make the money and you feel like you want to do it, you want to spend your hard-earned money on it, go ahead. Like I said, I don't think that we are against a rock and a hard place hard enough for us to actually revolt and start some type of revolution that's going to really affect these billionaires and these huge companies on a massive, in a massive way. I don't think we're quite there yet. They're still giving us enough breadcrumbs and cake. Sorry, I can't talk right now. in order for us to go out and have a good time. We have enough money to go to the circus and, enjoy ourselves. And that's a metaphor for me to say circus, because they're giving us bread and giving us a circus to go and enjoy ourselves and take our minds off the fact that they are bleeding us dry. So with that being said, make sure you guys go ahead and give me a like if you made it this far. Make sure you subscribe if you made it this far. And leave your comments down in the comment section so we can have a conversation. And until next time, my name is Jamin, and this is Not Too Casual. Peace.